Hello, Gemini. This is Mary with Sayre. This is going to be your first week of March reading, 2020. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your likes and shares, and thanks for your donations, the readings that you've booked, and following me on my tour, my 2020 tour. So what we're going to do today is we're going to basically tell somebody's story here. We're going to do past, present, and future. How's your energy been? A lot of challenges. Okay, so the first card we have for the past would be the Death reversed. So, a couple ways that I read that card as something that's in the past been put, that ended and cannot be rebirthed, And it could also be that it's something that hasn't ended that keeps lingering. Okay, and so the next card is the Eight of Cups. And so this is going back to something that no longer was, at one time, was not emotionally fulfilling. So it could be going back and revisiting an old memory. It could be revisiting a relationship that ended abruptly, that you felt like isn't over. And it's like emotional. It could be being stuck emotionally in the past with somebody and trying to still like cut that cord, right? And then I have the Three of Pentacles. And so the Three of Pentacles is about, it's about like apprenticeship, working with other people, And in this one, we have this guy, one person doing all the work, and then two people with their hands out. So to me, it's like, it kind of feels unfair in this particular deck, right? And this Death card kind of feels like being stuck in a place of unhappiness. There's something about that feels unfinished, huh? Okay, so we're going to use a different deck for the present. Let me do one more. They're not flowing that well. So I have the King of Earth here. So this is the present, okay? So this could be an earth sign, masculine energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Doesn't have to be. Death card could be Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, though. So doesn't have to be masculine and either. So King of Earth presents like a king, but is not the perfect father, not the perfect husband. It's like the ego thing is kind of big here and doesn't listen, and really not financially responsible. Could have a good con going because he is the king of, King of Earth is like somebody that's very abundant and knows how to invest and stuff like that. Reversed, it would be somebody that squanders money probably and may like to take or to other people. May think that other people owe or should do for them. It's not. There's especially right now here that is coming through is a lack of accountability there. Okay, so then I have transformation, and this is interesting because this is the same card here as death, right? But now, in the past, there was no transformation. It just never ended. But here, we have transformation. And so, interesting. So that would be death and rebirth. That would be things changing and growing and healing, right? And then I have the King of Water. And then this is well, water we know is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but doesn't have to be another masculine energy though. So the King of Water is, well, when he's reversed, he's not being accountable for his emotions, and it leads to abuse sometimes. So this is somebody that would be, sometimes they're, no, it's just a way of the cards showing us that this is somebody that could be drink a lot. Okay, so it would be somebody that soothes their emotions by alternate behaviors, where this person is more about the money and the tangible things. This person is about blocking their emotions, okay, in ways that may not serve them or other people. So, and then I have transformation in between the two. So I'm going to leave those there for right now, and we're going to go to the future, and then we can come back, okay? So this is going to be the future energy, as I was saying. I'm still trying to get a gauge of how we're going to tie those together. But the future may show. Kind of feels like, Gemini, that in the middle of all this, people not being responsible for their emotions or their actions, somehow something was transformed. So, or maybe it was you that transformed. And this could actually be ourselves not being responsible for those parts of those pieces, that part in our life, you know. Okay, so I have the Eight of Wands reversed. So this is like block communication, you know, maybe shutting ourselves off, somebody shutting themselves off from this energy or somebody. And then I have the Moon, and this is about the secrets that are still hidden, you know, and to me as a reader, this is about traumatic secrets. So this is trauma, stuff that happened as a child or something dark, you know, it's under the moon, and it's well hidden because it's controlling behavior. It's like, the bug in the program, in our own programming, that we don't even know that's there until we do some deep work to heal it. And that's part of this transformation that needs to take place. See, in the past, death and rebirth, Scorpio is about uncovering the dark, deep. It's about death. It's about uncovering death, you know, and those things that it's going to the underworld and uncovering that stuff. Basically, for me as a reader, okay. So then I have the Queen of Swords, and this is really beautiful right here. So if I was to tie this all together, as it is right now, in the past we didn't realize what was still running us. We left something, but realized we were still tied to it. So it could have very well been our relationships with our family, and people that we were working with. We didn't realize that this was still going on around us, that people on both sides of us were not trustworthy, and we're still in this low energy, okay? Low energy, and it's like an addictive energy, right? And in the middle of this, somehow, this transformation started. I don't know. It kind of seems like maybe somebody shut themselves off from other people so they could look at the stuff that was actually running them. Once you get the chaos out of your external, you know, if you had a bunch of stuff going on in your house, so either you moved or you just got it out of your house, so it was calm, right? Come to a place of peace, then you can see what's yours and what's not yours. And by not having communication with the chaos, then we're able to do the deep diving and get into that old programming that where we allowed others to do things, or we allowed ourselves to put up with things and actually didn't really monitor our own behavior in certain situations. So all of that work is really when the Queen of Swords, when we come into our own power, because the Queen of Swords is, well, she's the person that has been through it and back. She, could be a widow, could be a divorcee, but this person became the Queen of Swords because she triumphed over the dark, and she knows what the dark looks like, and she knows how to protect herself now. She's got that big sword, and she's very powerful now because now she has knowledge. And and like this ability to see through people now, because it being on both sides of you, like for a lot of your life, right? Said, I got to do something. This has got to change. So, wow, that's really great. So I could say I could pull these energies, but these are what's around us. And so what happens is we become whatever we're around, and they kind of become us. But being a Gemini, we're much more influenced by other people. So that's why it's really important what energy we surround ourselves by. Excuse me. And it's funny because the different energies that are stuck in their lower vibrations also, they will trigger our trauma. We won't even know it's there. And then there's this triggering thing back and forth, back and forth. Okay. For some reason, I was supposed to talk about that. So now we're just going to do a few more cards to kind of pull this together. So if you're at the place of the Queen of Swords, so this could be another air sign though. I mean, it could be, it could be us Gemini, it could be Aquarius or Libra. But it feels like it's Gemini. It feels like it's whoever this is resonating with. So, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Sorry, I got tickle in my throat. Ten of Pentacles reverse is about the dark legacy. Is about ending a dark legacy. It could be about financial loss too. King of Pentacles. So look at this. King of Pentacles is up right now. So maybe losing that old, even if there has to be financial loss to walk away from what's no longer serving, it's only a temporary thing because now we have the King of Pentacles here. And so this could be somebody coming in, or it could be actually Gemini stepping up into this energy of King of Pentacles. Because once you get your emotions in check, your life in balance, then abundance has an easier place. Everything has an easier place to flow back and forth. Okay. When the energy is not stable, then we get a lot of this chaos, right? Oh, speaking of chaos, here we go. So this is that chaos. This is the thoughts. I mean, the thoughts and people's words and people's judgments. And this is the Five of Wands. And Five is about change, and it's like conflict. So kind of feels like it's a warning to be careful of surrounding ourselves with conflict. Seven of Cups, and this is the illusion. So this is a card of fantasy. What's real and what's illusion? When we're conflicted, we're easier to manipulate. Therefore, it's easier for us to believe illusion. And that's something to really keep in mind. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this can be Earth. Okay. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, King energy, Queen energy reversed. Same signs. Reverse is dependent, codependent, Not a good mother, not a good wife. So, one more card here. It's overindulgence. Here's the overindulgence again, you see. Third party. Drinking, partying, ending up in places people shouldn't be. Okay. Star reversed is a place of feeling hopeless again. Okay. Okay. So, we got to the place of truth, right, Gemini? Okay. And now we had this dark legacy, this thing from the, like this loss, this dark legacy. There's still something back there. It's that moon energy that's going to still need to be addressed, okay? It needs to be cleared, okay? King of Pentacles may come back in. He may come back in. If this is somebody, this person, this earth sign may come back in. See, we reflect everything, like the cards, whoever is with us, it's reflected back and forth. It's the energy we're in at the time. So once we're doing better, we may look like this to somebody too. They might come back, because that energy wants to come back to cause chaos, right? And of course, people don't think that that's what they're doing because they have their own fantasy, Seven of Cups, that they're running, but they're really not dependable. They're really not a good spouse, but they're going to come in like they are, okay? But they're still in the same partying third party energy. And if this person was an alcoholic, then it's still going on and ending up in people's beds. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. And then them not having hope, them kind of depressed and not really have healed at all. But you did. See, you healed. So this energy is going to try to come back. Okay. Let's get a couple angels and ancestors cards. Sorry. All right, let's see. We have the High Priestess. This is harness mystic power. Okay. I think that, no, hang on a second. Follow the voice of your soul. Let's get one more. Take charge and authority. This is Lord. This is the Emperor right here in this deck. Okay. Or it could be the King of Pentacles also. All right. So, but it feels like it's Emperor. Okay, so let's start with this one. Well, let's talk about Gemini now. Gemini, we knew this was going to happen for a long time. For a long time we've been getting these readings. Or they're coming back. And a lot of people have come back, huh? This is somebody that really gets you. Really, a thing that was unfinished for so long. Well, evidently it was unfinished with them too, right? But don't doubt what you know. Don't doubt what you know, okay? Queen of Swords. Whether you're man or woman, don't doubt what you know, okay? All the work you had to do to uncover this. And they know there's something still there that they can dig on because they know you. Okay? But you don't, it's like, Lord, take charge with authority. You don't even have to let them see that. And we know how good Geminis are at that. They don't even have to know that. It doesn't matter what they feel in the 5D. It doesn't matter. Because, see, that's what sometimes people do that have empaths in people, their soul, and forget who they are in this 3D. And it really does matter how people are showing up. It really does. Of course, this won't be for everyone, but you're being guided by the voice of your soul and your ancestors, star ancestor. Guides, stars, take charge, ask the questions, look for the truth. You know where the bodies were buried before, so to speak. You know where the lies are hidden. And remember that this is part of your healing. This is the day of reckoning for you. Are you going to buckle? That's the question that the universe is asking. Or are you going to stay in your truth? When your biggest weakness, like your kryptonite, comes forward, that thing that you loved and hated so much, that person you loved and hated so much, that thing that was always unfinished, well, it appears that it's getting ready to come in. And it kind of looks like the King of Pentacles. So, it's going to look like the King of Pentacles, but it's actually a Queen. Pentacles, dependent and full of illusion and conflict. Okay? It's almost like that energy is coming back to take you back. To take you back to what wasn't emotionally serving you. This energy does not want it to be over, death reversed. Does not want your transformation to be complete. Why is that? Who would do that? What kind of loving person would do that? That's the question. So, love you, Gemini. Take care. I'm with you. I'm a Gemini too. Bye-bye. I'll talk to you soon.